Hi, my name is Sandra from EkhartYoga.com, and today I'll show you a short practice to release your neck and shoulders from tension and stiffness. For this practice, you'll need a blanket or a towel, so keep that handy. When most of us experience tension through stress that we have in our lives, and a lot of people have tension and stress in their neck and shoulders, and it could get so bad that our simple neck rolls don't really do the job of releasing that tension. We also need to kind of keep in mind that our neck is super fragile, so we have to be very mindful of the movements that we make and the actions that we do with the neck. And one last thing before we start, your eye muscles are directly connected to your neck muscles. So for this practice, keep your eyes closed or keep them softly open. Yeah, so we're going to start on our backs. So come to lying down with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. Make sure that you look straight up at the ceiling. So there's a straight line from the corners of your eyes over the tops of your ears towards the floor, and that means that your neck is well aligned. Draw your shoulders more in, so your shoulder blades are closer onto the back, and then you bring your arms alongside your body. Just gently press the back of the head into the floor, and you should be feeling your neck muscles engage and activate. That shouldn't hurt. Yeah. So oftentimes when we engage muscles that are stiff, when we release them, they can actually release more. It's not so easy to relax just on command. So just gently press your head into the mat. And as you can see, like I'm pressing down pretty firmly now, but my voice still sounds normal. My eyes are, there's no pressure in there. So I don't want you to feel anything but just your neck muscles working. Good. So just take a little bit longer pressing down the back of the head. Just really, you can feel that all the way up to your skull. You can even take your hand to your neck and just feel the neck muscles work. This is really good to strengthen the neck as well as to release tension there. Okay, now just relax. So now stop pressing and feel for a moment what that does in your body. Maybe you'll already feel a little bit of difference here. Keep your nose pointing straight up and just gently turn your head towards the left. So you don't want to be dropping your chin to your shoulder. You don't want to be lifting it up. You want to keep the nose kind of going down in the same line. So your head, your neck stay aligned. Inhale and bring it up. And then exhale, just slowly rolling to the other side. And you can apply some very gentle pressure as you roll your head from side to side. And you won't be in any danger, so keep this movement. You won't be in any danger to really hurting your neck because it's pretty well aligned here. You won't be overstretching muscles. Okay, we'll do one more time on each side. So just keep your breath nice and easy. And again, eyes closed or with a very soft gaze. An added benefit of having the eyes closed is you can really focus on the feeling in your neck. Coming back to the center. Now you stay where you are, so open your eyes for a moment, look straight up at the ceiling so your head is aligned. Now bend at the elbows so you have robot arms and your palms are facing one another. Press your head down into the mat and press your elbows into the mat. Now as you press your elbows down and really draw the shoulder blades into the back of the upper back, then your chest will start to lift. So your arms will be really strong, your neck again will be really strong, and your upper back muscles will be really strong. And this is super good for aligning the muscles and the bones, especially of your spine and your shoulder girdle. And it will also help again with releasing those muscles that tend to be stretched out and weak. So now you're strengthening them and you're shortening those muscles. So take another deep breath. Again, you can close your eyes or keep your gaze really, really soft. And then slowly release down. And for a moment, you just rest your arms along your sides. And again, feel your body. Maybe you have a tingling sensation, or maybe a sense of warmth or something else. Good. Staying in this position, place your feet a little bit closer to your hips. And now we're going to lift up the hips and roll onto the shoulders. Yeah, so, and keep your blanket or your towel handy. So lifting up, and you can walk your shoulders in a little bit. Now, if you're on a yoga mat, you have the option of grabbing the edges of your yoga mat. You can also interlace your hands underneath your body, and if this is, if you can't quite reach the hands, then you don't have a mat, then you use your towel or your blanket, and you just hold a side in each hand. You draw the shoulder blades in, keep the hips lifted, and now try to pull your hands, your mat or your towel, whatever you're holding, try to pull that apart. And as you're pulling that apart, maybe you'll feel that your chest is lifting more. So keep that, and again, gently press the head into the mat, the shoulders into the mat, close your eyes. You can stay up here for a while, but maybe it's a little bit too intense. Then you just come down and try it again. So this movement really helps again with strengthening the back so the muscles can relax there because they come into alignment. They're not stretched out. So slowly release your hands and then come down. Take a nice deep breath in, exhale. And you may notice that it's a little bit easier to relax after you do something strenuous. Now slowly roll onto your side. This is always a good way to come up so you don't strain your neck muscles. Look at the floor and then use your hands to come up. And come to sitting. Come onto the heels if you can, or you can sit on a chair as well. And again, for a moment, just feel how do your shoulders and how does your neck, and maybe the head, inside your head, how does that feel right now? And hopefully you'll feel a little bit more light and a little bit, you could actually feel a little spacey. So stay seated. Now we can do a little bit of deeper stretching in the neck, in the fascia in the neck. So hold on to the, you can do your left hand. So you're holding it with the right arm or with the right hand. And take your right ear to your right shoulder. And again, you want to make sure that you keep your head straight, that you're not looking down, or you have your chin all the way up. But you kind of try to keep it a little bit straight. And then you don't really have to do anything. You're just holding on to your wrist, to your left wrist. You're gently pulling your left shoulder down. And you can feel that all the way from your neck. Maybe you can feel it even going underneath your collarbone. You can even feel it going up into your face. So there's fascial connections that run through your entire body. And then you can play a little bit with it. Good. And come up. And then do the other side. So holding on to the wrist. Take the left ear and find that sweet spot where you feel a nice stretch. And you want to stay here for a long time because the fascia in your neck, everywhere in your body, but it will take at least, generally speaking, 8 deep breaths to start releasing. Keep your eyes closed or soft. And then slowly come up. You can kind of wiggle your shoulders and your head a little bit and just notice how you feel. I hope this helped. There's lots more on neck, shoulders, back, hips on EkhartYoga.com. So if you're looking for more classes, please visit us there. We'd love to see you. Namaste.